Hello friends, thanks for tuning in. We're playing another round of Crusader Kings II using my Duck Empire. Last session we gained a rather powerful relic of quality 4. That's giving us a lot of prestige, tax modifier, learning bonus, and on top of that, unfortunately I've become infirm, and that's giving a major penalty to my stats despite the ambitious trait I just gained. I'm hoping that will clear up, but at age 49, that may not be the best outlook for Emperor Scrooge for the long run. So fingers crossed he sticks around. I'm trying to wait out, rebuild our wealth, so we can either go to war again with the Empire of Yasanakia, knock back some of the last of their territory, or maybe we can just hold out and wait until we deal with King Duck, who is a House Lidovoy, and new King, also King Duck, House Anka, two rather minor houses that hold kingdom titles as my vassals. I want them to be held by my house. We had a good time just seeing that Bladus Donald was too enamored with the activity suggested. Oh well. Don't really care. I'd like to become head of our society. Looks like that's not going to happen just yet. I don't know what my rating, I guess that's my score. But it's not the highest, so I'm not lined up to replace Anaheim the Pious. My loyal vassal, Quacker, who is 3, has sent you a courier with an offer. He's willing to make significant donation to your war chest. He must promise a favor in the future. 200 gold, that would be nice. Let's go ahead and do that. I'd like to finish that book before I pass. I'm hoping that doesn't take too much longer. Meanwhile, the Temple of Divine, or the Divine Temple of Time has got 82% done. It should finish in a few years. What is that? 82, 18. It's about 4.5 years, I think. 86% done, however, for the Grand University. So that should finish up in about 4 years or so. I can usurp that title. Interesting. Control 100% of the de jure land, which is all the way down here. Let's see. He's only 14. Count Dominic. Limousine. Or what about a horse? Who's 15? Well, let's give it a year. Let's see who becomes a decent. Alright. My kinswoman, born to my nephew. Okay. And that makes you... Oh, no, you're not part of that bloodline. I thought... Dang it, you're supposed to pass that on. Maybe it only passes on to sons. I don't know. My courtier, Feathers, informed me that Count Biki of Yalia tried to recruit her to scheme to seduce my wife. That Randy Goat. It's not actually a goat. I'd like to take that title and then give it to somebody. Construction done. Toledo is coming along well. Under meticulous eye of a master builder who's taken me under his wing. It says King Daffy, my son. Excellent. The prosperity of the county increases slightly. Okay, but does it finish any quicker? No. Oh well, I want that Grand University. That's going to be nice. don't want to extort my subjects for... I don't want to extort them for money. That's going to make them mad. My daughter, Princess Goslin, has not been quite herself lately. Call for my physician. Alright, this horse. You don't have good... When are you going to become of age? March in another year. We've got an education focus. But if I make you a duke, let's go ahead. Why don't we go ahead and usurp that title, and we'll make him a duke. Cost me 100 gold. It's done. And that was... Is that it? Yeah, that's it. It's now Greater Chestnutia. Oh, he is a member of my dynasty. That's even better. Boom. Alright. New temples built. It's great. It's the wrong type of holding. Alright. Do I have any... I haven't got any siblings I can give that to. Or any kids. Grandchildren, somebody. How about relatives? Quagmire McDuck. You want a barony? Have it. Okay. Don't care about that barony. Got some looters, raiders there. Do I want to get rid of them? I have enough to get rid of them. I don't think I do. I gain temperate. Praise the divine. Yeah, you know what? Why don't we summon them? Come on. Surely I got... Not nearly enough. Alright, strong devotion to the Lothnetian faith. I spent countless hours reading the tablets of time and thinking about the meaning and origin of the words therein. I don't want to embrace the Dragfian heresy. I am going to not question the tablets of time. They've suited me pretty well so far. Ah, great. They looted that castle. Alright, let's get them together. Alright. Why don't I go in hiding? Is that proper seclusion? Why don't we do that? My son is appointed regent. Ooh. Increase of majesty. religious customs, popular customs, or noble customs. Why don't we increase majesty? Trade practices, shipbuilding. Why don't we increase our castle infrastructure? Boom. Okay, I fulfilled my ambition to build a war chest. That's nice. But where did I get an extra vassal? No, probably that new barony I built. Okay, that wouldn't help. Do I have any vassals? Do I have any direct vassals that are counts that I need to hand off? Oh, there's an allantropic revolt going on. Well, I guess I'll sort out that direct vassal later. Alright, that's Yasanakia. That's gonna be annoying. Got too many direct vassals. I need a hand, and I have someone else administrate some other land. Simply handing, I can administer enough. I can take on more directly. That's not really the issue. The issue is I've got too many direct vassals. Prince of Duck. See, now if I had those vice royalties, I could just hand it. Why don't we hold on to it? It's going to be just 3 more years. Okay, Regency for Scrooge has ended. I've gained newfound respect for the hermits of old. My time spent fasting and praying and seclusion has done good for my mood. Boom. I'm still infirm. Celibate give me any... No, it's not any health bonus. Can I improve one of my attributes? Is there an attribute I should improve? Maybe I should improve one of my sons. Let's do it. Diplomacy? He's pretty bad at diplomacy. Well, actually he's okay at it. Marshall would be a good improvement as well, but let's go ahead and do his diplomacy. Boom. Oh, nice change of pace that Alantropo's having a civil war. Oh, everyone knows that I've spent several years directing the work of my book, when today I am presented with the final product. Excellent. What kind of word is that? Excellent. I commend my scribes while I gently leaf through the Everon Language, Volume 3. Oh, that's interesting, because given that we're 12th century Spanish Iberian Peninsula, I've considered what kind of language they would have, and for the older stuff I've been giving them names Quality 3, monthly prestige, general opinion plus 5. Why don't we unequip To My Beautiful Love, which is just a poetry book. And then we'll equip my own book. Focus less on exercises than the previous manuscripts in the series. The Everon language gets a close examination in this treaty by Emperor Scrooge III. The section on dialects is particularly well composed. So anyway, I was saying I've been naming some of the older stuff with Latin names like Libro Lex Pirata from the 9th century and Anitas Homines et Bestias from also 9th century. And then some of the later stuff like the Corona de Divinidad has been getting Spanish names. So I figured Emperor Dominic II was kind of pioneering some of that in that late 9th century, but you're probably not interested in my thoughts of it past that point. But the fact that Emperor Scrooge has written a book on furthering its the language development as something unique, that's rather interesting. More of a poet than his father, or more of a known writer. Well, we'll see. Come on, get in there. Another looted territory. Group. Actually, let's put Quackle in the middle. We'll put one on the side there. Smash them. Oh, they got crap for leaders. Wait a minute, why? Oh, I did not balance those troops out. Alright, well, I'm going to lose one side, one flank. Hopefully we smash their flank in the middle. Oh, look, like we got a second win there. Alright, good. Victory over that. We took out half of their forces. Are you going to go? Can you go? Are you going to go? Okay, we're joined by the Duke Scroogeria's troops. That's good. Chase them down there. And hopefully they lose enough and they just get out of there. In the chaos surrounding the battle of Welsh name, my men cornered Buttons of Buttons' host, who cut down several good men before taking a mighty blow to the axe to the head. Good riddance. Alright. That's nice. Alright, there, take care of that. Alright, this Civil War still going on, attacking King Cake in favor of King Cake. Lucinda the Bold is still around at age 60. Should be going to her son Count Louis fairly soon, and then he has 5 sons. So some of this border nonsense where territories split all over the place here, hoping that will get cleaned up once his sons, and he's 36, so a couple of decades that duchy should no longer be holding all this distant territory. After years of careful planning, Ruff from the court of Count Bubbles has raised a large army of exiles, mercenaries, and hopefuls hoping to... Oh, now the hopefuls are declaring his intention to press his claim by force. Good luck with that. Where are you going? Strong claim of the Kingdom of Pinchera. Rough of Rough's host. I'd care if he was my religion. Otherwise, it's just somebody attacking a kingdom I don't like. And I don't want to get a tributary state. The son was born to Gladstone and Doggo. Her name is Doggo. Okay, well, whatever. I'll name him Howard. So your mother doesn't have any. Gladstone McDuck. Do you have any special? You have one special bloodline. I wonder if there's any members of House McDuck that don't have Gladstone's bloodline. Theoretically, there should be, but I'd have to look around for it. And you should be coming of age 3 months, 4 months. Kind of like to, no, 3 months. Kind of like to see if he becomes a decent steward. I mean, that's extra money to me. Maybe I should transfer him to... Oh no. I don't have a vassal limit issue anymore. Not quite sure what happened. I don't want to go into seclusion again. Do some praying. Oh, divine, won't you get rid of my infirm status? Oh, that wasn't long. I figured out whatever I wanted to in seclusion. The city of Suerto. From Sanic. Did I see that right? Did they just say his name was Sanic? Was it Sonic or Sanic? I'll have to check the logs later because I'm curious. I wish to forsake my religion. You are way up there. Oh, you're also over here in France, which is a good area. Go ahead. Wait. Sign a non-aggression pact. Assist in converting your population. Great, let's do that. High Chief Tavish has declared a war. I've become Scrooge the Missionary. Interesting. Are there any other emperors titled the Missionary? I'll have to check. Alright, but you're declaring a war of Greater Chestnutia. Which is right over here. Fantastic, sensational, and terrific. I am going to go ahead and stop it here. Duties. And we are going to raise some armies, deal with them. I wonder how many he's got on his side. Not a lot. So hopefully I don't have to do much more other than bring my troops up there. Raise. No, that's not a lot. That's the entire duchy there. Alright, well, we'll get some more heading that way. And we'll see about smashing their armies. Good. Alright, I'd say that's a good point to end it for here. That'll give us a interesting point to continue for next time. Let me get a few more troops heading that way, and then we'll be starting next session, taking a look at that ore. So thanks for tuning in. Appreciate it. See you next time.